It is Friday and I am back in the office. I was in Philadelphia this morning representing a client. Now I'm back in the office in Moorestown, New Jersey to finish out the week. It is the final shopping weekend before the holidays. There's Christmas and Hanukkah next week. So it'll be kind of today actually is maybe the last day. I think it's the last day for a lot of schools, including my kids' school. And it's a lot of people begin their vacations today and take some time to be with families and friends. And a lot of kids obviously are off during the holiday break at the high school and college level. We've been putting out a lot of content regarding vehicle stops and vehicle searches and things that happen over the holidays, including students, the most common crimes and offenses that we see during the holidays. And we do all this because this is what we've seen over the years. Ultimately, I will get a phone call during the holidays next week. I've even gotten phone calls on Christmas Day, Christmas Eve night. Something does happen, unfortunately, and we do get those calls, and that's why we make ourselves available to our clients. Now, with regards to the common offenses that we see, obviously, holiday parties, whether it be Christmas or Hanukkah, or something, some kind of social event, there's going to be drinking and alcohol. And I always tell people, if you're going to go anywhere and it's going to be a social event, try not to drive, use the Uber or have a designated driver. My rule is that I don't typically drink at all, but if I am going to drink, I'm not going to drive at all. I just don't want to take the chance. And I make the decision before I even decide what I'm doing. If my kids are in the car, I'm definitely not going to drink anything. You can call me paranoid, but that's just a rule that I have. I want my senses to be alert. If you are stopped for suspicion of DUI in Pennsylvania or DUI in New Jersey, I always tell you on my blogs and my books and my newsletters, don't refuse the chemical test. Be cooperative with police, but don't give consent to search your person or your property. You can be respectful to the police officer. You can take the breathalyzer, the blood test. You should take those tests because if you don't, you're going to have your license suspended administratively by PennDOT or whatever state you're in. It's pretty uniform. If you refuse the chemical test, that's what's going to happen to your license, and more than likely, that's going to be transferred over to possibly your home state. If you are arrested, you don't want to make any statements. You don't want to make any statements if they're asking you questions about where you're going, where you've been, what you've drank. You're not obligated to answer those questions. So just give your license, registration, proof of insurance, and keep it moving. With regards to vehicle searches, if they find something in the car, again, don't make any statements, say nothing. Just be respectful to the officer. At this point, you're probably going to get arrested. And at that point, we're more concerned about getting you out on bail. I've gone over the bail proceedings in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. They are different. In New Jersey, we have a cashless bail system. It's based on a detention system, based on a public safety assessment. I've done articles on it. Pennsylvania has a traditional cash system. With regards to students, if you're coming home for holidays, just be aware of your surroundings. I do get those phone calls from families, students home on break, reconnecting with friends, and things do happen. Parties. We've had cases of just things getting out of hand. We've handled cases with regards to assaults. Just sometimes you go back home and things perhaps are a little different, or you reconnect with someone who perhaps you had some issues with in the past and it doesn't go well. Again, just be aware of your surroundings. And just my advice is that something that occurs over holiday break could affect you way past holiday break, including your academic year. I have represented students who unfortunately have gotten into trouble both in Pennsylvania and New Jersey and still have to go back to colleges and universities. And that is just a way to complicate your academic career. If you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429, the website gambonelaw.com. As always, your tremendous resource for you and your family. All my books, my blog, my videos are available there in one convenient format. Finally, it is Friday. Our weekly update went out to over 5,000 of our current and former clients in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. We also came out with our monthly mail newsletter, which went out today as well. I'm very happy with the newsletter. We do send out a traditional newsletter. We do mail it out once a month. It brings together our most popular content. And our weekly e-update brings together our weekly content, the most popular articles. And we send it out via our email list as well as our social media. So we try to make it accessible to everybody. I'm going to link in the weekly e-update. I'm also going to link in some articles that I believe are very, very important, especially during the holiday season. Please enjoy this weekend responsibly if you are on the roads. Again, don't drink and drive, and I will talk to you all very soon.